This is a video about a running change that we're making to all electric boats that we're selling new. This installation is a new style circuit breaker that we're using, and what it does, it replaces the original style E-Drive inline breaker. Reason we're making this change is we're seeing that these breakers are failing after 4 or 5 years, it seems, and the boat will not produce full power. You may see just a reduced run time, or just almost no run time at all. That breaker traditionally went between batteries 2 and 3, but in talking to Minn Kota, it's not required to be there in that position. They only were using it for installations where batteries were not near each other, and maybe that 4-foot lead wire that it came with, the other 2 batteries might end up in a different location. So for certain situations we may still use something like that, but more than likely we're going to use this type of breaker. But this is now the main breaker for the boat. It's a 50 amp breaker, and the main positive from the engine or the motor comes into the bottom side here, and then the top side will go out to traditionally the number 1 battery. But it does have 2 features that we do like. It's a higher quality breaker, but it also has the ability to trip the breaker and essentially shut off the power to the motor. So if you ever see that this little yellow arm is in the down position, that means your breaker is tripped, and you would just push it back up and you'll hear it click. But it's not a bad idea to, manually trip that breaker and disconnect the motor out of the system, either for doing service or for any kind of repairs you might need to do. Also, it is a good way to, verify that you would never have the ability to leave the key on or turn the key on while you're charging the battery. Obviously, it's a step that you'd have to come back and trip that breaker, but it's just a fail-safe so that you could never have that issue. Also, we are putting on the controls a sticker similar to this that says "Do not turn on the key while charging the boat." The reason for this is the output from the charger, when you turn the key on, can overload the control board in the motor and potentially cause some issues there. So once again, this is a change that we're making, and we're going to recommend this to any of the boats that are getting into that 3, 4, 5-year-old range or older, to upgrade to this new style circuit breaker. So thanks for watching, and we hope you enjoy your electric boat.